commentators.
Now welcome to Anfield, and you'll see there in that Liverpool lineup the strange number 5 shirt normally worn by Ronnie Whelan. Ronnie has a thigh strain, so Steve Staunton gets his recall to the Liverpool lineup in place of the captain. Glenn Hussein captains the Liverpool side today, and Ronnie Rosenthal is in for the injured Peter Beardsley. That's Alan McLaughlin, £1 million from Swindon Town to Southampton, and the Irish international now in the number 10 shirt for Saints, and only his second appearance for them. That's one of the changes. Rodney Wallace comes in and wears the shirt that Alan wore last week. Paul Rideout is left out, and Kevin Moore is in at the heart of the defence for the injured Russell Osman. Southampton will be looking to their top scorer, England B international Matthew Le Tissier, 9 goals this season. The Guernsey lad is their main striker. Go down through the years, you'll see that Southampton don't have the most impressive of records at Anfield. They won in the 1981-82 season here by 1-0. Liverpool went on to win the championship, but that was Southampton's only victory over Liverpool in 41 matches against them. Over Liverpool here, that is, of course. They have beaten them down at the Dell. But Anfield very much Liverpool's stomping grounds, as you're well aware. It'll take an impressive performance from Southampton, and this man in particular, their new midfield orchestrator, Alan McLaughlin. John Giles with me as always, looking ahead to this confrontation of the top team against the 14th.
Yeah, so I think when you get matches like this, from Liverpool's point of view against Southampton, it's their attitude and how they start the game that really matters. There's no doubt they are the better team, they have the better players, and it's just a question of approaching it in the right way. It'd be interesting to see McLaughlin today. I've never really seen him play a full match before, and from an Irish point of view, from Jack Charlton's point of view, it'll be interesting to see how he goes on today. Jimmy Case, the old Liverpool player there, George.
Obviously needs a little hearing aid to hear the referee's decisions.
Yeah, that's most unusual, isn't it, on a football pitch?
I would guess he's probably the only First Division footballer to have one of those.
Well, I've never seen one before, and I think when you're on the pitch, usually you don't want to hear anything, especially the crowd at Anfield, and I'm surprised that Jimmy, he's skipper of the team, I suppose he has to hear what the players are saying around him.
Jimmy Pace well used to Anfield. He's now 36 years of age. He'll be 37 on Cup final day. Spent 8 seasons at Anfield, very much a favourite, and still very much liked down in the boot room, as we saw before the game today. Lots of handshakes all around. The other piece of interesting news from an Irish point of view is the fact that for the first time, Tony Cousins, formerly of Dundalk, is in the first team squad. Tony, the Tala lad, has been scoring regularly for the reserves and is now promoted to the bench. He and Gary Ablett are Liverpool's 2 substitutes today. Referee from Darlington in the northeast of England, Mr. Robbie Hart. And Liverpool in traditional red will kick the game off and play in the first half from left to right at Anfield. And Burrows and Barnes early in the action. This, of course, is the Saturday when traditionally Football League attendances are at their lowest, last Saturday before Christmas, but given the depressing times that the English economy seems to be going through, there are more people in Anfield than we might have expected. And the shop's doing rather less business than might have been expected. But Liverpool's certainly doing the business at the top of the English First Division. There's Staunton. That's Kevin Moore, the Southampton defender. Alan Shearer. And a good early run by Barry Horn. Horn, the Welsh international, tangling with Staunton. And cleared by Gillespie, forward to Rush. It's coming to Houghton. There's a stiffish breeze today in Liverpool. If anything, favouring Southampton in the first half. Nicol, no offside. The offside flag has gone up. Houghton appeared to have beaten the gap. It was a close enough call, that.
That's an amazing call, really, because the Houghton's run from behind 2 of the Southampton players, and Rush made sure he kept on side in the middle of the field. That's an amazing decision, really. Looks like Southampton are going to try and do that today. The first attack they had, I saw the players coming out and put their hand up for offside. So they're probably going to try and condense as much as they possibly can and try and catch Liverpool offside as much as possible.
Managed, of course, by a man who's well used to organising defences, Chris Nicol, former Southampton stalwart himself, and of course an international for Northern Ireland. It's Glenn Hussein captaining the Liverpool side in the absence of Ronnie Whelan. Staunton. And Hussein finding his avenue of attack cut off by Shearer. playing it instead to Gillespie. Gillespie sweeping a beautiful ball to Burrows. Burrows with Barnes inside. Barnes had a little look to have a run at Jimmy Case. Southampton have closed him down. Now, want to try and get Burrows in behind the fullback Dodd. Dodd was equal to the challenge. Throw to Liverpool. Jason Dodd, 20-year-old defender. And Liverpool with Burrows in the throw. Barnes. And again. Staunton. Gillespie. Cut out. Southampton sweeping forward through Dodd. Nice ball laid towards him by Shearer, but Dodd unable to get there for the return. Another throw to Liverpool. Gary Gillespie. Hussein. And Ronnie Rosenthal is off after this. Flowers saw it coming and collected it well. It's Ronnie Rosenthal. Plenty of goals in the reserves of late, which has earned him his recall in place of the injured Beardsley.
Certainly a big help last year in helping them win the championship. Saw him in a few matches towards the end of the season, and he was very, very good. And he's a natural front runner, and I think Liverpool need that at times. Rush up beside somebody beside Rush up front, and he's a good player.
Barnes. Burrows. Rosenthal. Barnes again. That was meant for McMahon, who'd made a surging run, but it was cut out. It's a throw. McMahon. Play to Nicol. Staunton. Staunton for the shot. And what a good shot it was. And Flowers had to look sharpish to save it. Really got behind that, Steve Staunton. And the keeper made the save. And at the other end, it's Shearer, tidied up by Nicol.
It is fairly swirly out there, all right, and Win Fabry and Southampton have anything. And that's why Staunton shot there. The goalkeeper saved it quite comfortably in the finish because the wind was holding it up quite a bit.
Barnes. And Rush trying to get in behind Neil Ruddock. The defender knocking it out of play. Barnes. Oh, he turned Letitia well. And now Barnes looking for Rosenthal. Ruddock knocking it away. Another throw to Liverpool. Neil Ruddock, former Millwall and Tottenham defender. A London lad. Staunton dispossessed. McMahon finding life difficult. McLaughlin sliding it through for Wallace. Grobbelaar had to leave the area. The first little flash of Alan McLaughlin there.